My name is Samba Drammeh. I grew up in Gunjur. I was born here and then I moved to Sukuta with my mom at the age of 3, and then I came back when I was at 10. So since then I've been living with my father. I spent 2 years, grade 1 and 2 at Sukuta Primary School, and then I transferred to Gunjur Primary School. From there, I did my junior school at Gunjur Junior School, high school at Glory Baptist. Gardening, I have a friend, he's older than me, by the name by Singate. When I was at the age of 21, we discussed about this a lot, and then we embarked on it. And eventually I decided to go to school and he continued. So when Corona came, 2020, our workplace they were not operating, so I decided to embark on this, like to give it a test again. I'm a technician, I can say. I do repair phones and then computers, yeah. When we started the gardening, we started with a well, and then as we go along, we moved to have a borehole of 31 meters. So the water was our problem before, and then we tackled that. So right now we can water adequately, but we want to do it on a large scale by installing drip systems next year. So I think that's the thing that we want to improve on. I can say the gardening, we were not having that much experience about it when we first started. So there are a lot of gardens that we visited, and then talking to these people, most of them are local people. And then when we talk to them, they share with us their experience, like how to tackle diseases and then pests. So, we added all that, I can, not boasting, but we can say, I and my partner, that mostly we can nearly answer any questions when you come to agriculture, vegetables, I would say rather, especially hot pepper. But that is something that we didn't have before we started gardening. So every day is like a learning process for us. I would say I started it at the age of 21, and then I went to school. But, when Corona came, that was 2020, and then I started it with my friend again, my partner. Kind of like it was a replacement for me when it comes to work. I am able to sustain myself and then not relying on anyone to do my financial needs. I can take care of myself and do other things. Looking at the crops growing is something that we love, even if we don't have enough money that we needed. But waking up in the morning and then seeing the crops growing, the green nature of it, and then it's something that it makes us feel proud. At least we're contributing something to the agricultural sector of the country. I would say we started this, we were 2 when we started it, and then about four people joined us. So when we talk to our fellow youths, I can say I'm proud, I would say we are proud, it's easier for us to convince someone to join us. If we relate to you the income that we have, on weekly basis here, some people are motivated. So I would say a little bit proud of, being able to convince a fellow youth to join, the agricultural sector. That would be Yusuf Baro, is my cousin. We went to attend someone's marriage ceremony, and then he talked to us about this orange issue because he was doing it, and then the brighter future that lies ahead. So he convinced us, me and my partner, so we decided to look at it. So, at the end of the day, we were persuaded. We went to visit his place. So we tried to acquire this place. I would say first was the water, and I would still say that because there are many youths who wants to come and join us, but we cannot give space to all of them due to the water issue we are having. So we cannot welcome them all. But so the water issue is a challenge, but left to me and my partner, we have adequate water. But if we want to help, many youths, then water is a challenge for us as we speak here. And then we have monkeys also, but we came up with a technique that we tackle that. We do have Bluetooth speakers that we play around the garden, so we are scaring the monkeys away instead of killing them. We made it our culture, like, to talk a lot. Whenever you're sitting with people, you have to talk a lot, not boasting, but you talk a lot. We do hot pepper in a duration of 5 months, and then we harvested it for like a duration of 6 months, and this is the amount of money that we accumulated. Some of them would compare that with what they are doing, and then some of them would change their mind. We have encouraged many youths into gardening in this 2 years duration, and then that would be, it will be a lot of, I can't say the number precisely, but it's a lot of youths here. So, but once we engage anyone into talking, even if we don't make that person to change his mind, at that moment, some of them would say, I'm going to give it a thought. In the next 10 years, I and my partner, we want to grow very big, whereas we would have like a team of youths, all of us embarking on this vegetable. We want to dominate the Gambian market to an extent that our people will not be importing vegetables from any other place. So the people that I would like to thank would be my parents, and then my sisters and brothers. They have been very supportive since from the beginning, and then some of my friends who have joined me to help me clearing, and then I would say everything. Like, my friends have been with me since in the beginning, and then my partner Mansour Jiba, whom I am very proud of. He taught me a lot of things. And I would also like to thank Support Our Own Foundation, for granting me this opportunity to say something about my line of work.